the world that you have it, what you can see and all that. And that's why man had to learn, to get skills that will enable him or aid him to live in the physical world. Are we following what I'm saying? So because I'm talking about skills, right? Digital skills and its relevance in today's world. So over time, man had to learn physical skills like hunting, farming, mining, so many things that will help them survive, that will help man thrive. But as our intelligence improves, a lot of things started coming, and then we have the like of tech, which brings us to the third world that we live in currently, which is what? The digital world. Some of you say, but that's not really a thing. That's just, it is. Because if not, tell me why the moment you take picture, the next place you're thinking of is what? Facebook or Gram. You just want to post it so that someone will see it, so that your friends will see it. That's a world, right? While you're here in the physical world, you're still trying to, it will amaze you that so many people right now, they live fully in the digital world. While I will not even advise that. Because we have a lot of gamers. 247, they're online, they are streaming, they're on Twitch, with their headphones, and they're always giving commentary, playing Minecraft. I don't really know Roblox and all that. I don't really know what's up about that game. But you have a lot of them, fully online. So that's to tell you we have three worlds: the spiritual world, the physical world, and the digital world. So for you to thrive as a believer here on earth, you must learn to have the best of all these worlds here. Are we following what I'm saying? When you're in touch, you are living in your spiritual world. Same time, you are living in the digital world while you're still living here. Why? Because these are the times you're in. Before, it was not like that before. But right now, things have what? Changed. So, it brings me to my next train of thought, which is, what are digital skills and why do they matter? First off, I think we have to look at the definition of what digital skills are. So if you can, please write with me. Digital skills are the abilities and knowledge to use, share, and create content using digital devices. I'll take that again. Digital skills are the abilities and knowledge to use, to share, and to create content using digital devices. So, having established that we have three worlds, and a lot of us are conveniently living in, the spiritual world and the physical world. Some of us are still struggling with our spiritual world, but the Lord is helping us. But having established that we have three worlds, we live in the physical, we live in the spiritual. Some of us are having a hard time finding our place in the digital world. And that's what I'm here to talk about, right? So moving on, why do digital skills matter? Why do you need a digital skills? Because right now, believe you me, see, take this from me, in this world right now, you need at least 3 digital skills. Honestly, you need at least 3. If you are, somewhere around, maybe let's say 60 above, and at least if you have one, you try, But truly, for us like this, like everyone I'm looking at right now, you need nothing less than at least 3. So, what are digital skills and why do they matter, right? Digital skills matter because we live in a digital age. I know you're thinking I was going to give you one mother's reason. This is why you need digital skills. We live in a digital age. Everything has evolved. I was not here yesterday, but I followed online. And I followed the Major General session. He was not here too, right? But he taught you virtually. Everything has changed. Very soon, I kid you not, right? Very soon, maybe not so soon. I don't really pray for it to be so soon because honestly, we like physical contact, seeing someone, chatting. But very soon, everybody will just put on their virtual reality glasses, and man, you'll be in church, you'll be having service, you shake, you hug, and you feel it. You feel the hug. Do you get what I'm saying? You feel it, I'm telling you. So you not even really, you cannot really tell the difference between when you are seeing someone physically and when you are hugging a person virtually. That's how fast the world is coming. Come on, at least Meta has gone ahead with that. Apple has gone ahead with that. At least they are the two that I can talk about. So we are living currently in a digital age. And so you cannot just stay and say, I think I just like my graphic design skills. It's okay for me. Let me just drag and drop, do my CorelDRAW or something. Things have changed. I mean, right now, nobody even really uses. I can't remember the last time I used CorelDRAW, right? Things have changed. I mean, even this slide I created, it was with Canva. All I needed to do was drag and drop. If I was to use CorelDRAW, I have to draw every character that you are seeing here. But things have changed. So you need digital skills. We're in a digital age, right? From the moment you wake up, be honest, a lot of us, the moment we wake up, the next thing we are looking for is what? The word of God? Let's be honest. No, nobody's here. Your parents will not beat you. The moment you wake up, what are you looking for? Your phone. The moment you are waking up like this, where's my phone? Some of you straight WhatsApp. Some of you straight Facebook. Those of you that are like very serious, you're either going to LinkedIn or to Gmail. For some of you now, that's a very abstract word. You don't even, what are you doing in LinkedIn? Well, for some of us that are very professional, once you're holding your phone, you're going through your mail to check if they have sent you, hello, we are happy to tell you that we've accepted. You know? Well, things have changed. So, even some of you that are, okay, you're very spiritual, you're looking for your Bible, you're still looking for your Bible in your phone. So, we live in a digital age. And so, we should have digital skills. Because that is the only thing that will help you live out your life to the fullest right here, right now. Believe you me. So if you're here, you should at least have 3 digital skills. It brings me to my next point. Digital skills are more than just technical abilities, right? They are tools that can help you fulfill your purpose, 1, spread God's love, 2, and amplify your voice. Some of you, the moment I say voice, you'll be like, oh no, I'm an introvert. No. Voice doesn't necessarily be what you say, right, with your mouth. Right now, with digital skills, my typing is my voice. See, to be very honest, with some of your faves, your celebrities, most of them are introverts. They only just know how to use their phone well. And then they sound so audacious. When you meet them in person, they are even shy to talk to you. And you think that they are trying to avoid you. They're not trying to avoid you. They don't know how to establish a good communication. I'm telling you. But they only know how to use their phone and they know how to use it well. So you need digital skills. 1, to help you fulfill your purpose. And I know we've been taught well here in church because you should understand that each and every one of us, right, there's a why for which everybody is here. There's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you're here. That's why I love the book by Pastor Rick Warren that says, your purpose, why are you here? Why on earth am I here? I've read that book over, I can't even tell you how many times. Because there's a reason why you're here. And so for some of us, we've found that reason, but we don't know how to bring that reason to life. We don't know how. See, purpose is not looking for something that you do that suits you. No, that's not purpose. Purpose is who you are. It is not a discovery about finding out what you can do per se. It is finding out who you are. Then from who you are, you can discover what to do. So, digital skills is not just an ability. It's not just a skill. It's a tool that you need to learn to use that will help you. I'm trying to build this up so we understand when I move on next. And in the words of Jesus, right, he said, you are the light of the world. A city that is set upon the hill can never be hidden. I tell you, lately, whenever I study that scripture, when I read that part that says a city that is set upon the hill that can never be hidden, the only thing that comes to my mind is that the digital world is that hill. Anything that is set upon the digital world can never be hidden. I kid you not. Even if you open a Facebook page today, if you give it time, in less than a week, you should have at least 50 followers. No hard work. How? Just open the page, go to invite friends to follow, click on invite all your friends, and watch and see what will happen. Before you know, people will start liking. The digital space is that hill I believe Jesus was talking about. I kid you not. Anything you build on the digital space, it will definitely be seen by people. It will. Are we following what I'm saying? So it brings me to the next thing. Where and how do I start? Right? Because a lot of people will be like, I want to start on the digital space. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do the other one. Like in your New Year resolution, some of you wrote a lot of goals. I'm going to do this year. I'm going to do that this year. And I'm glad to tell you that this is November. And we both know, it's like you have not even ticked off the second goal. But I'm not here to, and I'm not going to guilt trip you. So, how and where do I start? First off, the first practical step for you to start is one, take online courses. See, even before you take online courses, right? I'm going to give you this for free. If you can take yourself, sit before your phone or your laptop, go to YouTube, commit yourself for like 3 to 6 months. I kid you not, you're going to be a master at any skill you set your heart to learn. I am not exaggerating. You see that YouTube you're using to watch Sabinus? If you would commit yourself, max 3 months, I mean it, if you commit yourself to YouTube to learn a particular skill, do you know it will amaze you if you search on YouTube, how to boil water is on YouTube. And that video has over how many million views? How to boil water. Come on, who don't know how to boil water? If you watch the tutorial video, it's very funny. All right, so you light the gas, and then you put your pot, and then you pour the water, and you wait for it, and it's boiling. So that's it, guys. Follow for more. There's almost no skill on earth that you cannot learn on YouTube. So I'm not even talking about courses, because courses, some of them you have to pay, like on Coursera, Udemy, so many, edX, what have you. You have to pay for them. But you see YouTube. YouTube is like a free university for you to learn any skill. Is it coding? Is it graphic design? Is it UI UX? Is it prompt engineering? Whatsoever skill you want to learn. If you commit yourself. See, even if it's at least 1 hour every day for the next 3 months, I'm telling you, you are going to be a master at that skill. So number one practical step for you to start, what? Take online courses. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, they offer tutorials for you, right? And I'm not going to really advise this, but if you can, there's some Telegram channels, some of you should know by now, there's some Telegram channels that they offer you free courses, Udemy courses that you're supposed to pay for, I'm sorry, but, you can get them for free there. All you just need to do is just get the code and, you add it to your cart, you check out, and you're learning for free. I'm sorry, I'm live. Please, nobody should come for me. So, but truly, if you go online, there's almost everything you need to be a success. There's almost everything you need to fulfill your purpose. That's true. Thank you, sir. As I'm speaking to you right now, I'm a Meta certified digital marketing associate. That means I'm a Facebook certified digital marketing associate. I took 6 courses. That course was ideally supposed to take me like, max was 6 months. It was a scholarship from Ingressive for Good. It was supposed to take me like 6 months. I kid you not, Pastor Emi is here. I finished that course in less than a month. I dedicated myself to it. I finished in good time. Ingressive had to reach out to me that I should be mentors to my fellow colleagues who took the course, but they were not taking it serious. So as it stands right now, I'm a mentor to others, helping them finish their course. They've extended the deadline like over how many times? Some people will still not just finish. And you want to make progress in life. I don't understand. So there's practically everything you need. Certification, everything. I have a certificate for each. It was a 6-course module. It was 6. I have a certificate for each one. So right now I can go to a place and tell you, oh, I'm a Meta certified digital marketer. Oh, they'll be like, wow, that's amazing. Oh. So what am I saying? Everything you need is online for free. Then when you begin to learn and you begin to earn a little from that, you push yourself. There are some higher courses you have to pay for. You pay for them. But right now, if the only thing you can afford is YouTube, pour your life into YouTube. I don't have data, you do. There's Night Sub. I'm telling you what I've done. There's Night Sub. That Night Sub from MTN, 2 gig. 2 gig will do you to finish over how many videos? I kid you not. I did it. During Corona, I did not have a phone. I took Google Digital Skills for Africa. I took that course. It was a lot. I did not have a phone, but I finished. I got a certification. So I'm trying to tell you, you don't have any excuse. Are you following what I'm saying? There are people already doing the things you want to do, and they've laid out the step for you to follow. All you just need to do is walk on that path. Are you following what I'm saying? So it brings me to my next point, right? Number 2, follow others who are ahead. There are lots of people ahead in digital space. See, for everything you want to do, there's somebody doing it. I'm sorry to break your heart. I know you thought that idea was so unique. God gave you that idea in the realm of the spirit. Yes. While you were praying, he gave you that idea. Yes. Somebody has started what you want to do. Maybe not the way you want to do it, but they have sure done something around what you are trying to do. So wisdom will tell you, follow what they are doing. You want to do Christian comedy online. That's amazing. But you're not the only one. There are other people doing it. So what do you have to do? Just find them and follow them. But I don't know them. Just go online on Google. Christian comedians. That's all. They'll show you a list. And at least just follow like the first 5. I think they're the most reasonable ones. Anyone under that list, they're not really doing so much. I'm sorry. So, but if you follow like that, you have people to follow. And you know the amazing thing with following people is that you'll be inspired. That's why I love to read books. Somewhere along the line while you're reading, something will just spark in your head. Inspiration. And before you know, the desire for something, before you prepare, you look at the person and be like, this person is doing it. I can do this too. There's nothing there. You don't need gears. You don't need cameras. You don't need all these things. All right. So moving on to the third one is start and stay consistent. So after all these things I'm saying, if you're not going to start, then there's no point. Are we following what I'm saying? The aim of you taking that course is not so that you take the course and tell your friends that, hey, I just got my certificate. No, that's not the aim. The aim is so that you use it. The resultant effect of knowledge is to produce what? Action. In line with what you studied. So, after all these things, don't just stay there and say, this year I'm going to, because now we're approaching a new year. Some of you now started writing goals that you and I know you will not do. You started writing what you will do in 2025. In this year, I'm going to start my vlog. I'm going to start a podcast. And some of you even set unrealistic goals that you cannot even achieve. I'm going to have at least nothing less than 100K subscribers. And if they check your profile, you just have only 50. How are you going to make it? So, there are people doing what you want to do. All you have to do is what? Follow them. And when you follow them, don't just follow and just be following. You have to what? To start. You have to start. You have to start. Starting means just press that record button in your camera. I know you are feeling like, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to speak. Anytime I want to say what is in my mind, it's not just coming out. Just start. Your faves, they do not just start just being eloquent. No. I did not just summon the courage when Pastor Toby told me to come and speak to you guys. I said, okay. No. Over years, over time of doing this, speaking to people, the boldness is just there. So you will not just get there once. If you have to record like 57 times, record. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Oh God. You pause. Get yourself back, record. Are you following what I'm saying? Until you reach the end. But you just have to start. Nothing will happen if you don't start. You just have to start. Are you following what I'm saying? And then for some of you, you've actually started, but now the problem, like the difficulty I'm facing too, is staying consistent because you have a lot to do. You're trying to do your 9 to 5, you're trying to make ends meet, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, and you're still trying to keep up with your digital life. This is what I'll tell you, right? To be consistent is not easy, believe you me, right? But then at the same time, that is why don't just do what you love per se. Do what resonates with your purpose. Are you following what I'm saying? It is your purpose that gives you that drive to continue. Are you following what I'm saying? And one thing you should know also is this, right? Consistency is like you brushing your teeth. When you wake up in the morning, at first, how many of you when you were a child, right? You were the one who, you got up and you took your toothbrush and you started brushing your teeth. Was that what happened? No. Your parents had to what? Had to force you. True or false? True. They had to force you. Some of you, when they put that toothpaste, you even licked it, you swallowed the toothpaste. They had to force you every day, until it came to a point that you by yourself, you wake up in the morning and you brush. So sad, some of you till today, you still don't brush. But let's not go there. But start. Consistency is like you brushing your teeth. You miss, don't say, I missed, I didn't put out that content today. Oh my God, why am I like this? No. The moment you remember, if you can, put it out that day. If you can't, the next day, do as you've said. I know it's not easy, right? but you need to stay consistent. Hallelujah. It brings me to my next line of thought, which is, how do I stand out in the digital space as a believer? Because I'm bringing it home, right? How do you as a believer stand out in the digital space? Knowing therefore that the digital world is open for us to explore, for us to use. So how do you, as a believer, stand out in the digital space? So I'm going to give you 3 keys to do this. Number 1, please can everybody read this? Let me be sure we're following. What's the first thing? Number 1? Thank you very much. Become a what? A creator, not just a consumer. What do I mean by that? Like I said, some of you wake up in the morning, you take your phone, the next thing you're doing is you go to Facebook, you're scrolling. You like, you comment. Some of you don't even comment. You comment in your heart. Wow, nice dress. Oh, nice one, Abigail. You scroll. As you're going, the one you like, you just hold it long, press love, you go. I'm talking of Facebook. If you're on Instagram, you just double tap, move, double tap, move. That's what you're doing. You're consuming. Nobody knows you. You're wasting your data on other people. They planned you in their content creation. And you too, you follow suit. The first mentality you should have is that you're not a consumer. You're a creator. He said it's easy to scroll endlessly or spend hours consuming content, but God has not called us to be spectators. God has called us to be what? Creators. We're created in the image and likeness of God. So if God is a creator, you too, you should be a creator. I'm not saying you should go ahead and invent something that has never existed. You might not be able to invent. I don't know if there's even anything to invent right now, but I know there's a lot. I mean, Tesla, like Elon is just, I don't know, that guy is just on the spree. But you don't have to be Elon. You know the amazing thing was that I even saw a screenshot, like there's this action game. He's number 19 in the whole world. I'm like, how do you even have the time to even play video games? I'm struggling with PS. I can't see PS. Like, I had to never even buy a console because it gets me freaking distracted. I love to play Pro Evolution Soccer and FIFA. But it gets me super distracted, so I don't even want to get one. But Elon is ranking number 19 in the world. How do you have the time to create Optimus? You're still doing, as in like, where do you have all this time, Elon? So you might not be Elon, right? But please, don't be a consumer. Don't just take in content, you're just scrolling. Don't be that person. Are you following what I'm saying? Be a creator. People should see you. I'm not saying they should see you literally, maybe see your face. They should see what you do. Your ideas. What you stand for. Thank you, sir. Your values. They should see it online too. Don't just consume. I know some of you will be like, but it's not everybody that is going to be a creator. It's like saying it's not everybody that is supposed to be human. I told you we have 3 words now. So you should not see the digital space as something for the unbelievers. It is not for the unbelievers. It is not. I saw a prophecy by Kenneth Copeland. He was prophesying by the Spirit. He was speaking. He said, I had inventions to give to the church. He said, I waited. There was no one. He said, I had to turn to those people and give. He was speaking by the Spirit. I gave them the ideas to bring it to life. So what does that tell you? God is eager to give to you things that will change the world. But a lot of us, we don't have the skill for it. We don't have the mind for it. When you have a very big idea, say, hey, who dance for King Banana? Hey, this dream won't move me. No. Be a creator. That's why you need to go for these skills that are relevant. That's what I'm trying to bring to you. So you know why it is important. Are you following what I'm saying? 2 people can be inspired by the Holy Spirit with a song, right? One of them might be in one village somewhere down there inside Southern Kaduna region. And then you have like Pastor Toby. The Holy Spirit will inspire them with an idea for a song, let me say. But let's be honest, right? That guy is in the village, like very thick village. And then the Holy Spirit gives both of them an idea for a song. Be very honest. Which of them, their song, will you enjoy the most? Be very honest. Which one? I know you say Pastor T because it's Pastor Toby now, he's your pastor. But the truth about it is this, right? You enjoy Pastor Toby's song more. Why? Because one, he has the gadget for the song. He has the skill for the song. If he doesn't have the skill, he has the contact of someone who can do better on the song. But that guy in the village, all he has is what? The spirit. So when he sings, and he's not able to continue, he will add speaking in tongues to make the song long and end it. Why? Because he doesn't have the what? The skills. So this is why I'm saying, right? See, when you come online, don't see yourself as a consumer. You're not there to like. You're not there to like what other people are doing. They should like what you're doing. Are you following what I'm saying? They should react to what you are doing. Don't make them go viral. Will it be bad if you go viral? Are you following what I'm saying? Will it be bad if we put the gospel of Jesus Christ, we make it go viral? Will it be wrong? I'm not saying it should be the gospel, like, how will I put it? Not everyone will come and be dissecting scriptures. But you can be speaking, you might be speaking to the female child, but you are speaking God's purpose. Are you following what I'm saying? So please, first you should know you were not created to be a consumer. You were created to be a creator. And so the next time you go online, have the mindset of a creator, not a consumer. Are you following what I'm saying? It brings me to my second point, which is spread God's love, life, and message. We've been called to spread the glorious gospel of Christ Jesus. Jesus said, go ye into the world and what? And preach the gospel. Make disciples out of all men. Go ye into the world can also be go ye online and preach the gospel. Some of you, the only place you have confidence is in other people's comment section. That's where your liver is on. Hey? Which kind of you start putting in your thoughts, let me give him a dose of his own medicine. See, there's one thing I don't do, truly, believe me. You will never see me in anybody's comment, no matter how controversial that post is. If that person should have the confidence to make a post, don't go there trying to comment and you are still making that post go viral. If there's anything, you have your own platform, you have the same phone, you have everything. What will you do? Record your own thoughts and put it out there. Are you following what I'm saying? It's not wrong. Record your own thoughts and put it out there. Don't go to someone's comment and be putting your thoughts there. Are you following what I'm saying? You are still making that wrong content still go viral. You don't buy his idea. All right, stand in front of the camera. Okay, so every day, everybody good day. Then you share your thoughts. At least. But we've been called to spread God's life, God's purpose, God's message to the whole world. And so, first, you should know you're a creator. Secondly, you're not just a creator. You've been called. You've been called to spread the good news of the kingdom. And thirdly, learn relevant digital skills that serve. Skills like coding, video editing, graphics design, data analytics, they're not just for professionals. They're not just for tech gurus or tech bros, right? They're skills that can help you, one, to serve your church, two, to push life-changing projects. When I'm saying things like this, okay, if I should ask, how many of you here, you have a digital skill? How many of you can confidently say you have a digital skill? Can I see your hands up? Confidently, boldly. How many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? See where some of you are raising your hands. Because you're trying to think, that my graphic design, I good like that. You see, not many of us, our hands are up. You should have a digital skill. Because you're in a digital world, you're in a digital age. Are you following what I'm saying? And like I said you should have at least how many? At least how many? 3. At least. I'm not saying you should go and learn everything, you know. Guy, what are you doing on Mona UI UX? Then next tomorrow, guy, what are you doing on Mona video editing? Guy, what are you doing on Mona programming? That Python won't bite me. Like me right now, anything that has to do with coding and programming, my hands are up. It's too late, Josh. I can't dedicate that time right now. No. And you know the amazing thing is that AI is doing such an amazing job. That all I need to do is, I need a landing page, a Oracle, ChatGPT, please give me code for a landing page with purple background, with this. And I'm telling you, in less than, there's code. All I need to do is copy that code, head over to my HTML editor, paste the code. And it goes live. And then you look at the code and be like, wow. As I'm talking to you right now, right, I have a tool, Magic AI Tools. If you go through that website right now, you'll be like, wow, god damn, Josh is freaking creative. I didn't do nothing. I didn't code nothing. I'm not exaggerating. I didn't code anything. Do you know as it is right now, you can buy ready-made apps, softwares online? Let me give you for free. If you go to codecanyon.com, right? Codecanyon.com, you can buy any software, any app not for free, but you can buy it even without knowing how to code. The documentation will be given to you how to install that app to get it running. You don't need to know how to code. If you encounter any difficulty, you have 6 months warranty, 6 months technical support. You just go, email them. I don't know what's happening to this. Before you know, in less than, they've replied, they've responded, they fixed it. That's to tell you how far the world has gone. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Are you following what I'm saying? So the world has changed, and you need to learn digital skills that are relevant in today's world. And not just in today's world, that are relevant to your own area of calling and purpose. Are you following what I'm saying? So it brings me to the next thing. So see, I even wrote, you can learn how to create apps and content, right? Resources. Should I tell you another thing? Honestly, if you anything you're doing, if you want it to fly, right, offer people value. What I mean is like resources. Do you know that, like, I always admire these Indian guys. If you're looking for how to do this, hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel today. I'm going to show you how you can bypass that. Those guys are just amazing. They're not doing anything spectacular, but check their YouTube channel. They have over 500 and something K subscribers. Do you know how much that dude is making in a month? For free. Offering value for free. Sometimes they don't even show their face. It's just that voice. You just see his desktop screen. Hello everyone, you're welcome back again. Today I'm going to show you how to use Easy Worship 7. So, what am I saying? If you offer value, I'm telling you, people want to learn. If you offer them that knowledge, they will follow you. Are you following what I'm saying? So it brings me to the next thing, some suggested skills for you to learn. Number one, social media management. Everybody wants to be online, right? And so if you know how to handle social media pages, they will look for you. Everybody wants to be online. Churches now want to be online. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you learn social media management skills, digital marketing, all this, and there are lots of sites for free. For example, if you go to Google Digital Skills for Africa, you can learn for free. If you go on Coursera and search for social media marketing, they have free courses that you can learn. In fact, just search free social media marketing course on Google. You will see. Google is too sophisticated. Just go to YouTube, search social media marketing or social media management playlist. You'll see step by step videos. I'm giving you for free. So please, don't waste this knowledge, right? There are lots of skills for you to learn. Social media management, content creation, no-code web and app development, product design. How many of you know Bubble.io? How many of you know Bubble.io? Only one person. How many of you know, hey, what's this other one? This other no-code. Webflow. How many of you know Webflow? Okay. How many of you know Asana? The blood of Jesus. How many of you, how many of you know Adalo? You see all this, should I say websites or software I just called, right? They are no-code app or web builders. Like Bubble.io, you can build an app without knowing how to code. All you just need to do is do drag and drop. Okay, I don't even know how to use the Bubble.io. Just head over to YouTube. How to use Bubble.io. You'll see entire playlist. Like I told you, if you commit yourself 2 months max, the kind of apps you'll be building, people will be like, my God, which software did you use? Nothing, just drag and drop. If you go to Webflow, in fact, most sales websites that you see today, they were built using Webflow, most of them. Drag and drop, drag and drop. You don't have to code, you don't have to do anything. All you do in your back end is drag and drop. How many of you know how to use WordPress to build a site? WordPress. I move. We have product design. So let's say maybe you don't really like all these back end, all these things. You only just have creative ideas. Why not learn product design? UI, UX. You can take off an app and then you design it. You might not even necessarily be the one to carry it out. You can sell that idea to someone. Or someone has an idea for an app. You help them bring that idea into life. Product design. There are a lot. There's project management. You see all these skills I just listed. You don't even need to learn how to code. There's no technical whatever in any of this. Are you following what I'm saying? So please, what I'm saying this is because find out what resonates with you, right? Your purpose, your abilities, what you can do. If it's design you can do, more than just being only a graphic designer, why don't you step it up? Maybe be a UI designer. You design apps. It's not hard. Use Figma. All you need to do, drag and drop. Moving on. It brings me to the next thing, right? Which is, there are 2 things you must do every day with the internet. And please, I beg you, I crave your indulgence by the mercies of God. Every time you pick up your phone, let this be in your mind. 2 things you do every day, right, with the internet. Number 1, learn. Are you following what I'm saying? If you're online, know that you are online for 2 things. It's either you are learning or you are building. Are you following what I'm saying? It's either you are learning or you are building. See these 2 things. Anytime you come online, let it be in your mind so that you will not stroll and go and be watching Sabinus. He's making money with you. I'm serious. Why not you turn the table? I know in Nigeria, Facebook, they've not monetized. Although we apply, but we've not still seen anything yet. But we're still trusting God. But what am I saying? Anytime you come online, 2 things you should do online. Number 1 is learn. The internet is a library with endless knowledge. Endless knowledge. Like I told you, anything you're looking for is on the internet. Anything. Anything. Let me even leave the aspect of tech and all that. You're a fashion designer. Any style you're looking for, how to sew on the internet is online. How to cut gel. See, in fact, right now, I'm not kidding. You don't even need to pay someone to learn fashion designing. I'm not kidding. From how to cut, okay, from how to match machine, to cutting, to styling, to fixing button, you can learn everything from start to finish on YouTube. Everything from start to finish. Are you following what I'm saying? I can tell you this because as a kid who grew up, we never had a computer in our house. Do you know how I learned graphic design? We're paying one guy then Jabo work over like 5,000, 7,000 as of then for graphic design. And then I was like, why are we paying this guy this much? I can just do this thing now. That's how I started with Corridor. From Corridor, Photoshop was looking like what I did not understand. It took me a while before you know. Then for Photoshop, then lo and behold came Canva. Now I switch between Canva, Photoshop. How did I learn video editing? Like, I'm saying these things because you don't need someone to guide you. Excuse me, nobody taught me. I'm telling you that nobody taught me. There's nobody to teach me. Nobody taught me. I'm not trying to blab or make my, I'm telling you what works. So when you're online, the first thing you should be online for is to learn. Anything that does not resonate with you learning, take it out. You see that 3 dots on your Facebook. You can click on it and tell Facebook you're not interested in this. And they will never show anything that relates to that to you. If they are stubborn, do it for like 4 to 5 videos that you don't like. You will see the magic. The algorithm will change your feed for you to be what you want. So when you come up online, what you are seeing is what resonates with what you want to do. Because some of you've watched some kind of videos online that when you come online, the prayer that you've been praying to God for purity and sanctification, social media will defile it. Okay, let's leave that. So, moving on, right? 2 things you must learn. 1, learning. When you come online, you should learn. Secondly is what? Building. It's not just enough for you to consume content. Don't just say, okay, I'm learning. No, don't just be learning. Don't just be watching. Don't just be scrolling. Build. Build. B-U-I-L-D. Build. Build your own thing online. Right now as it is, what's trending currently is what we call the creator economy. What I mean by the creator economy is that almost everyone is a content creator. Have you checked out Tony Elumelu recently? He's coming down from private jets, he's working there, Tony Elumelu now is a content creator. I'm not kidding. He's doing workouts, they're videoing him. Have you seen Mark recently? That's Zuckerberg. Recently, have you seen him? He's wearing a chain. He's now ripped. Have you seen him recently? Everything now is content. Before it's not like that, it's just a weirdo, he just wants to code. But now, Baba is in front of camera, working, they are videoing him, showing his good spots and stuff. Everybody is now a content creator. What I'm telling you is that the whole world right now, anything you're building, please take this from me, anything you're doing, right? Build content around it. I mean anything. Build content around it. You might be a fashion designer and you're asking me, how do I build content around it? Very easy. You see that period you're sewing, that moment you're sewing your clothes, all you just have to do, just get your phone, just put it, press record, and just do everything you're doing the normal way you're doing it. When you're done, take that video and cut it. Out of one full dress that you will make, you can have close to like 20 videos from that one video. I'm not joking. You can have a video on how to cut dress. That's one video. That's one reel, 60 seconds. Another video, how to fix button. Another one, how to cut so pattern. How to. All from just one video. So you see that you have like over a month worth of content. Are you following what I'm saying? If also you are a singer, right? Maybe you sing, I don't know. You can just go online, you can just record yourself, okay, how to do so riff. All right, thank you guys. Follow for more. I kid you not. What people are doing is not spectacular. They just have the courage to be online. And some of you can even do much more than what they are doing. But you're scared. Oh, how do I do it? Oh, how do I start? That's why I told you need to learn at least 3 digital skills. For example, for you to be online, maybe in time you can actually have someone who will be editing your videos. But for a start, you might not be able to afford one. What do? Learn simple video editing. That's one digital skills. Number 2, you have to create a cover for your reels. What is that? Graphic design. It doesn't have to be serious. Are you feeling what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be so cool and creative and you're just trying to no. It can be just simple. But let people know you are online. You are building. Are you following what I'm saying? Are you following what I'm saying? Yeah, you should build online. Right? It brings me to the next thing, right? Not every one of us will be Moses. We need Joshua's. What do I mean? Moses was leading the children of Israel, right? It was more like, should I say, like if you check the story where the sun stood still, right? What happened was that Moses instructed Joshua to go ahead to fight. While Moses went up to the mountain and he lifted up his hands. As long as his hands were lifted up, right? The children of Israel won the fight, right? And as long as Joshua was fighting, the children of Israel won the fight. Not every one of you will be Moses. What I mean is that not every one of you will be Apostle Joshua Selman. Not everybody will be Edu, Apostle Edu. Not everybody will be Pastor Chris. Are you following what I'm saying? Because some of us, we go online. I'm not saying you shouldn't, right? You should. You should spend time growing in spirit. But please, if Joshua was a warrior before he led the children of Israel, he was a warrior. That means he was a soldier. He was fighting. Moses was the one communicating with God, giving them the direction. Joshua was there doing the fighting. So not every one of you will be called to be a pastor. Not every one of you will be a priest. Not every one of you will be praying for people and they will be healed. Some of you, the healing you can offer to people is if you start that agenda on maybe girl-child education. That's your healing you will bring to a girl who is in the street. She doesn't have decent, or she doesn't even know what sanitary pad looks like. But if you start creating content around educating girls of that age, you will heal that girl. You might not lay your hands on her and tell her, oh, you know. But your content, your ideas will bring inspiration and life to her. Not every one of us will stand on the pulpit. Not every one of us will even stand to speak like this. Some of you will never have the opportunity to hold a mic, but you have your mic. I mean, literally, you have a mic. And all you just need to do is record and speak. That's all. And you can even reach more people than I will ever reach. Are you following what I'm saying? So, not every one of us, right, will dwell in ministry or dwell in church or stay, but you can find your uniqueness. Find that which God has called you to do. And it might not even have to be in church. It might be in the world. Because what is the use of a light if not to shine in dark places? Everybody wants to shine in church. Everybody wants to show their light, what they can do, what they have. But light is not meant to be in bright places. Light is supposed to shine in dark places. And so God is calling you with your gift, your uniqueness, your skills, your ability to go and to shine. In a world where everything is nothing but darkness. Currently, it's even hard for you to scroll like 5 to 10 contents without seeing something vulgar. It's hard. So what am I saying? That's to tell you the people saturating the online space. And then God is calling you. Are you following? Brings me next is, be wise as a serpent. Learn from those in your niche. I'm going to do a very quick quiz, right? Who can tell me the name of the lady there in black? Anyone? Anyone know her? Really, nobody? Wow. What of the guy on the right hand? The one to black and white? Anyone knows his name? Thank you, Fisayo Fusodu. Thank you. What about the guy down there? That very cute looking Yankee guy. Can anyone tell me his name? Come on, bro. Come on. Anyone knows his name? The guy there, the Yankee guy, the other one on black. How about the last guy there? The other one. The other one there. Mangatsi. I like it that you guys don't actually know these guys. It's good. It shows where your focus is. It shows that you mind the things of the spirit more than the things of the flesh. Permit me, right? All of these guys, they are not, I won't say they are Christians per se. I don't know what they believe in, whatever, man, but I can't really classify them as Christians. But the lady at the top, her name is Koti Iyo. She goes around interviewing celebrities, like influential people. That's what she do. And the other guy is Fisayo. Anyone who is into tech, gadget and stuff, you should know Fisayo. Then we have Stephen Bartlett, that's the guy by this side. He interviews founders, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and what have you. And the other guy is Iman. He shares tips on how to be successful, talks about finance, becoming a better person. Why do I have these guys up here? There are lots of them, right? But why do I have them here? It's because they are doing remarkable things in the online space. Whether you like it or not, they are influential. And anything they say, it flies. And that's the kind of power we should have as a church. Are you following what I'm saying? That's the kind of influence. I know the church is trying online. I mean, come on, the highest paid YouTuber in Nigeria right now is Pastor Jerry Eze. That guy is cashing out billions on YouTube. At least I'm happy about that. So, but what I'm saying is that these guys are online influencing things, doing things. And Why I bring them up is, Jesus said, be wise as a serpent. He said, I'm sending you as sheep amongst wolves, but you should be wise as a serpent. That means you should learn. Don't be conformed to the image of this world. Does not mean you should not learn how the world is doing it. Please understand what I'm saying, right? We cannot conform to the image of this world. Like the 3 Hebrew kids, they didn't conform to the image of Babylon, but they learned. Do you know what it means for Daniel to be a prime minister in a foreign land? That they came as slaves. And then the guy rose to become a prime minister. You need to have high sophisticated knowledge and wisdom. So what am I saying? Learn. There are a lot of people that are in the online space. They're not believers, but learn from them. They show up. See, I think sometimes, I used to say, sometimes it's because Pastor me. Sometimes, I feel like sometimes, I'm not saying generally, one of the problems believers have is that they always leave everything to God. Truly. And God will never do what he has asked you to do. He said go. He will not go for you. Oh Lord, send in your angels to bring in souls. They will not come. He said, how will they hear if there is no preacher? So how will they believe if they don't hear? And how will they hear if there is no preacher? Someone has to tell them. So you're asking God to send angels. God is saying, I sent you. They're saying, no, God, send angels. But God is saying, I sent you. So we need to be wise, to learn. To learn. Most of these guys are doing a lot of things and they're influential. Do you know why I've only said most of them? Especially like EO right there, right? She doesn't really create content of her own. All she does is she'll sit with someone, influential person, and say, hello, tell us about yourself. She'll just be talking about the person. They'll go around with the person. That's all. Her YouTube channel is blowing for doing nothing but hearing someone else. Thank you very much, sir. That's all she's doing. That's all. Even Stephen Balance, that's all he's doing. He sits with CEO. He sits with likes of the Simon Sinek, so many top guys. And they'll just talk. And you know one amazing thing? People love to talk about themselves. And so he just used that before, podcast is over 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours. The person is just talking. All he's doing is, wow. Do you mean that? Oh, so what can you say about this? Then the person continues talking. That's all. So I'm giving you an idea for some of you that don't like to talk. Why not have a YouTube channel where you can interview other people and all you say is, wow. I'll be like, guys, you heard it. Follow for more. And that's all. You're done. So what am I saying? Learn. Learn from those who are wise, right? You're called to be a light in the world, both in person and online. And you have to shine. If not, no one will see you. So you have a unique position as a person of faith, living in an age of rapid change. And finally, the digital world is ripe for the harvest. Jesus said, you look at the world, you think that, the harvest is not going to come yet until like 4 months. He said, look. He said, it is white and ready for the harvest. He said, pray ye the Father that he send in laborers to the harvest. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm praying and I'm woe to God that a lot of you will be inspired to go online, to record, to speak, to do something about that, your purpose. Someone will say, but I'm a fashion designer. I cannot really talk about God online. Hey, do you know Vicky James? What does she call herself online? Daughter of what? Daughter of Zion. Everybody knows she's a believer. And what is she doing? Fashion designing. Are you following what I'm saying? So, you don't have to just come and say, okay, today we're going to talk about the book of Matthew chapter 5. No. You might be doing tech, you're doing content. But as you're gathering people, they begin to know you and what you stand for. So the digital world is ripe for the harvest. We cannot go around the whole world, especially maybe by foot or no, but you can through your content, through your words. And God is counting on you to go online to show your marvelous lights. Will you go? Would you say, I'm shy, I don't know how to stand before people. Okay, you can't stand before people, at least stand before camera. Okay, you don't know how to stand before camera. Okay, just use your phone to record a podcast. Nobody's going to see you. Nobody will see your face. There's something and there's a place for every one of us. Everyone. Are you following what I'm saying? So I woe to God, right, that we will set ourselves. You see, I didn't even talk about the earning part because there's the earning part of the digital space. Trust me, you cannot become an influencer, you not start earning. Either not getting recognition from brands, not getting collaborations, or having purchases or ad streaming. I didn't even talk about all of that. Because I don't just want you to be motivated with money only and go for money. And then when you don't see the money, because believe you me, you will not see the money yet. The online space is not that easy for you to just make money, as people say. Just go online, you will make money. It's not that easy. Believe you me. You have to put in the work. That's why I don't want to spice you up and show you figures of how much people have earned from the online space. But there's no way you do what is in line with your purpose, and money will not navigate its way to you. Go online. Record. Are you following what I'm saying? Build. 2 things every day. Learn and build. Learn and build. Let no day pass you that you do anything aside this. When you catch yourself mindlessly scrolling, stop. If you can, go offline. But if you can navigate your way back, then navigate your way back. Do 2 things. Learn or build. Hallelujah. Thank you so much. My time is up.
Thank you so much, Pastor George. Don't be in a hurry. In case, do you have any questions? Maybe something he didn't touch. Okay, one. Is this hand up or stretching? Okay, it's a stretch. Any other questions? Don't be shy. Ask. Or we should make use of our anonymous link. I don't know why you... This one is simple, straightforward now. Any question? Okay, let the question... the priest get another mic so that we can... So come and ask your question.
You spoke about content creating and a lot of digital skills, but I'm talking about content creation. Aside using your voice and all of that, standing in front of a camera, what if you don't have the gadgets? And then we know that for you to gain recognition online now, you have to use good gadgets, good cameras, a ring light, a good phone, and stuff. So how do you navigate that?
Thank you very much for that. That was a very brilliant question. Yes, as we have it right now, right? You need good gadgets to be recognized online. But believe you me, nobody started with good gadgets. Okay, some people did share, but very few. But I tell you this, right? Most content creators that you know today that you celebrate, if you will do the work of going down their profile, like keep going,
Check one.
you discover their awful, terrible videos. Most of them, if they don't delete it, you will. I'm telling you, most of them. So what does that tell you? You don't need good gadgets to go online. You don't need good gadgets to create content. Or let's say, okay, maybe you feel like you can't just do, like me, I can't just do shabby. So you really want to do something unique and amazing, and maybe you don't have that. Instead of you waiting for when you should have a good, maybe iPhone 13 Pro or 14, at least maybe you should have a friend that maybe they have an iPhone. All you just need to do is, if you are really serious, truly, I say this right, there's almost no excuse if you really want to do something, right? Your friend might not even have ring lights. Do you know, standing outside like this, right? Outside like this, you have all the ring lights you need. Because it's more than, it's bright. Like, it's so bright. All you just need to do is use the portrait feature in the video. It will blur the background and it will make you look so sweet. Because to give you that depth, having a portrait behind you. And all you just need to do is record. So you might not have an iPhone, but maybe you have a friend who has an iPhone. All you just need to do is head over to their house, carry your clothes so that at least you can change clothes. If you want to make it easy for yourself, maybe pick a signature clothes that's the clothes you use all through your content video. So you don't need to stress. Maybe just like Stephen
There are a
Bartlett.
lot of people that are doing it.
That's true.
What's the name of this guy that
Fisayo.
used to dance? Kagan does it.
Yes.
He did it. His hoodie became a signature.
Yeah.
And Taoma.
Yes, thank
And
you.
Mama
Even Sabinus. The rest
Sabinus, and that is style. And
I'm telling you,
brain jotter.
have
Good
your
with
signature
the
outfit. It might just be black shirt, it might be a gray shirt, and that's all. So you go to your friend's house, you know you are there to record content, you're not there to gist. So you go there, you collect that phone, you start recording. You can record at least 10 to 15 videos pending or what your niche is or what you want to talk about. But if you're able to do that, all you just need to do is come back home, carry that video. You don't have a good phone to record, but now you've recorded, carry those videos, start editing on your phone, one after the other, and post. And people will be amazed that you are shooting out beautiful content, but they don't know you don't even have a phone. I can tell you so many content creators that they had good phones just by recording content. People will be like, oh wow, I love what you're doing. I'm going to help you with a camera. Some of them will just put out that I don't have a phone, I've just been releasing videos. Someone will be like, what? Before you know, I'm not saying that's always going to happen. But I'm just saying, if you're determined, there's nothing that can stop you.
Fact.
That makes sense? Thank
Fact.
you.
Any other question before? Ask now. Epa ask. Is brewing okay? Is that all? I was expecting people to really Pastor Josh, you didn't do well. Oh. I was expecting people to this water, I didn't even drink it. No question. Media guys, help us check if there are any online so that we also don't let me relieve him to sit down for a while. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My guy, wait. Please let's celebrate Pastor Josh. And we send our love to his beautiful wife. Some of the ladies say, yes, he's married. You're saying fine man. It say he's married. She was here earlier, but had to rush for another engagement. Thank you so much for coming. He's someone I'm really proud of any day, any time to stand and bring on any platform to speak on anything that has to do with this and even more. And we have such an amazing opportunity to just have him walk in here and share these things. Let me tell you something. These things that he's half of what he said here, there are people that are paying to hear what he just told you. These things that he just said, even calling out certain brands, calling out certain links, giving certain tips on all these things. There are people, go and check for some of these master class, you're hearing people that they're saying, do you want to do this and do you want to do this? Just at the bottom of this page, click on this and you'll be part of a master class. You know, just space for 10. I don't want 10. After 10, I'll start charging 5,000. It's some of the things that he just said here that people are paying for online to learn. And you just got them free of charge like that. Listen, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. He was talking about, how many people have seen my EP, when we launched EP last year? He was the one that designed my album cover and even the flyer. He was the one that designed that. And for him to tell you, for him to get to that extent where he can do something, so I saw it and I was like, wow. For him to get to the point where from learning on his own to get to the point where there are a lot of things that we do. There are a lot of things that we do that nobody taught us literally. It was just leveraging on YouTube and our dependable Indian guys and the others. And we sat down there and learned them. The things I do today in media, I tell you not, I didn't go to any school. Myself and my photo, we sit down, share ideas and everything, and we research, come back and brainstorm and everything. I didn't go anywhere, but today, at least you know I'm the head of media department in CKCC. Abi? And I didn't go to any special school. I was like when he was sharing that even now you can earn a degree online. See, Nexus University is there. What's the name of this lady too? Is sorry? Nexford, ba? Or next one something like that. Nexford, I'm correct? You know, and you can earn a lot of things there, and all these certification that you will have, they are recognized worldwide. The world has been reduced to just one local village on the palm of your hand. And so many things. So this phone that you're holding in your hand, that the reason why you want 6 gig RAM phone is so that you will fire those Palestinian children in COD. You can use it to have wonderful apps on your phone, utility tools that can do. Yes, and let me tell you something. Who was I showing? The number 1 gamer in the world, and how much he earns in dollars is crazy. He's playing game. As in, you say, what is your profession? You say doctor, nurse. This one, you say gamer. They were interviewing him, his wife, his kids. He is playing game and earning dollars and the money long. No worry. One of our guys here is not around. Jerry was ranking number what? He was ranking top 100 just by Joko. Was ranking top 100 in like Brawlhalla or something. Just by playing, he just loved the game I was playing before, and he was ranking. And all those things, those stats are not just there for fun. No. There are brands that will associate with you. There are a lot of things that, so like he's saying, it is an entire world that it seems like believers have been blinded to. And we really need stuff like this to open up our eyes to those wonderful skills, those wonderful places that we can actually utilize our giftings and our talents. And in this day and age, you need some of these digital skills to foster your purpose, no matter what it is. Because if everything is seeking relevance in their digital space, because everybody is still, as much as we want to meet in this physical one, we still have to meet in that digital one. We cannot just neglect that digital space. We must also be there and even saturate it and control the narrative in that space. That is who we are. We are creators, isn't it? We are world changers. We are influencers. That is who we should be. And so knowing that, we should really, really take it as a challenge. I'm sure a lot of us have been challenged one way or the other to really step up our game. As I was sitting down there, I was just like, in fact, I've not started. Some things were just dropping in my head. And I trust that so many of us are also having such kind of ideas. If you are, I don't know, maybe one way or the other, you can search for him on Facebook too and follow him. There are sometimes he does some nice things. I was reminding him of one initiative. I think it was creative. There's the way you wrote it that you were doing that time. I can't remember. And you can benefit from it. And some of these things he said, like YouTube in itself is an institution. YouTube in it, there's nothing. Sometimes while as the military are wondering how these people are doing this, all this local IED. If you want to know how to make bomb now, it's there. Go and type. I want to learn how to make bomb with household DIY. Yes, it doesn't. Don't limit the fact that it is available. I'm trying to say, he just made an example of even boiling water. The thing that you think that is nonsense. People know that this thing, everybody probably knows it, but somebody is still doing it there. Isn't it? And so don't say, people have already done it. Oh, this is going to be very hard to think of one thing and that it never existed before. But such kind of things, such kind of opportunities are the ones we should leverage on. Amen. So I think we've had quite a refreshing time, and I'm still lingering in case there are any questions. No questions. Okay, we're good. So what's going to happen is that we're going to pause at this juncture and quickly have lunch. Afterwards, we proceed to the next segment, which is also very, very juicy, and our resource persons are already in-house and on ground. So really no questions, right? All right, so I'll hand over to Hezi. Thank you so much.
Come on now, use those hands a little bit. Clap for